I don't think people are realizing that no matter how bad the Seattle Storm are today, and they're really bad, they're really, really bad. Like this is a team that's probably going to finish in last place. They're terrible, but there has to be a big asterisk for the Seattle Storm. This young duo are incredible. They're absolutely incredible. And it is Awafam, and that is Caitlin Clark, and Dominique Malonga. Awafam yesterday. Where is the Awafam? There we go. Is it? Yeah, so they just about lost to Portland. And look, this is a young team. This is a bad team, by the way. Like, Malonga had 28. Awafam had 18 and hit 3 threes. This is a really bad team. And they're going to make young mistakes. They're going to lose games. They're going to go and be like they're going to be really fun and bad. They're going to be really fun and bad. And just take a look at what like Dominique Malonga is out here doing. Like Malonga she's out here. Good defense there by Awa. And by the way, Awa's defense has been okay. Physically, she's not ready. But like, is she more ready than Malonga was last year physically? Yeah. But you look at Malonga's physical jump. Like Malonga, if she didn't have that concussion that put her out for nearly a month, she's an all-star. She's no doubt about it, an all-star. She's a top 20 player in the world. Like, you're watching a 6'7" player dribbling the ball down the floor. Hand off. Runs the screen. Good post up there on Friday Booner. Good finish with the left. Like, Malonga is as advertised. And look, it's hard to be as advertised when you had people calling you, and by people I mean me, the baby goat. Flaw J going down right, and I think a lot of people when it comes down to it, talk about the talk about this like combination as a big three with Flaw J. No, Flaw J is not on the same level. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, Flaw J Johnson is not on the same stratosphere as these two players. That being said, what Awa is doing is ridiculous. Or what Malonga is doing is ridiculous. And what Awa is doing is ridiculous. You're looking at a downhill player that's finishing. And they play off each other. They both kind of shoot the ball. They can both play the 5 on offense. They're both versatile on defense. They both move well laterally. And they both move extremely well. Awa is 6'5", 6'6". Malonga is 6'6", 6'7". Like, Malonga is... And maybe if Malonga is like a true 6'6", compared to what some other people... Like, you know why people list themselves as a bigger height? She might be a true 6'6". And... that's one of those things now where it's like, it's so hard to find players like this. And again, that's a good finish. She is your modern day rim running big. And like, it's one of those things where, yeah, you missed out on Paige Bueckers. If you're Sparks. But like the Sparks, by the way, the Malonga pick was a Sparks pick as well. The Sparks gave the Seattle Storm Awafam and Dominique Malonga for Rakia Jackson or for Ariel Atkins and Jewel Lloyd. That is one of the craziest things. Obviously, they got Jewel Lloyd went to Vegas. Seattle gave up Jewel Lloyd and Rakia Jackson for Malonga and Awafam. And I like Rakia Jackson. But like, as you can see here, Malonga's ridiculous. And Awa, this is the most polished, well, now 20-year-old big it's probably ever been. She is so polished. She is so polished. Like, a lot of her game is touch, and a lot of her game is footwork. Good finish on the inside. But just look at this barrage of threes now. Let's wait for it. Boom. Gets a kick to her there for the layup. Okay, that's just a layup free throw. Where is it? Here it is. Awa pops. Bang. She missed like her first 11 threes on the season. And everyone's like, no, the shot looks too good. She's shooting too many long twos for it not to project. Bang. Like, as this game was going on, she's getting the 3 ball down. And again, look, maybe her rebounding is never good enough that you have to put a dog rebounder beside her. But that's what Malonga is. Offensive rebound, like the touch, the hands, even the passing and like ability to be used as a hub. Like she doesn't have the like physicality to be that yet. Off a pass fake from Awafam. Like this player is like she's way better than June of rookie year Malonga was. And she's way better. But we're looking at one of these duos where it's like, I don't know how teams are going to be able to stop them because, like, we all know modern basketball duos in the WNBA are like, if you're a modern basketball center, you're a unicorn. You are a unicorn. There's like, who are good modern basketball centers in the W? Jess Shepard, Aaliyah Boston, Aja, and then you got 2 of them on one team, and both of them are capable of playing the 4. Like for me, that's a huge thing. They are both capable of playing the power 4 position. They're both capable of playing the 5. One is a much better shooter than the other, but they can both shoot the ball. Like both Malonga and Awa can shoot the ball. Like I'm looking through everything and like trying to find a reason why this won't be one of the best backcourts or front courts ever. And do they need to improve at the point guard position? Yeah. But they don't need to improve yet. Like, look, this team wins 8 games this year. They go 8-30, 36. They won, if I'm not mistaken, they were 500 last year. So that gives them 30 wins over 2 years. And which means they're going to be ahead of the Mercury. They're going to average 15 wins a season. I still think both Portland and Toronto are going to win more than 15 games. So I think there's a possibility that if the Sky pick it up in any way, like if it turns out that the Chicago Sky pick up their game and they're fighting for a playoff spot, they need to win 20 games or make the playoffs for Seattle to have a better chance than them. If Seattle win 8. And I think Chicago could well do it. But like they're going to have a top 3 odds at number 1 overall pick. And it's a draft where I know you need a point guard. But like Madison Booker, Juju Watkins, you don't need Clara Strack, obviously. But like Booker, Watkins, Hidalgo, like could you imagine putting Hannah Hidalgo in this team? You're still not going to be good next year. Then you go into 2028 where you might just say, fuck it, Sarah Strong, you're going to be small forward, we're playing positionless. You're coming off an 8-win season. You're not going to make the playoffs. If Juju comes out. Could you imagine having Juju at the 3? If you're able to put together a team of like Juju, Hidalgo, a point guard, and these 2, and then suddenly you have Flauja off the bench. That team is insane. Like, teams in the WNBA don't fully commit to rebuilds. It's because there's the 2-year thing makes it so easy to commit to a rebuild. Like, if the Seattle Storm win 8 games this year, it means the Seattle Storm can basically go out there and do what the Fever did. The Fever won like 5 more games than Mercury in 2024. 2023, it didn't matter. Didn't matter at all because the 2-year thing. The Connecticut Sun were never getting a high pick in last year's draft, which went to Chicago because they were so good the year before. yeah, it's big. It's big. Anyway, see you guys.